Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
Report has it that, Ooni of Ife's council of elders trembled as Ooni exposed plot in Ìrè kàndé shrine in Òkè Ìlú Ajé. A carved face of Olori Naomi, looking exactly like Naomi, as smooth, succulent, and beautiful like Olori Naomi. If not that he had been told from the very beginning that it was a carved face of her, from afar he could have thought that it was her real face. When, Kabiyesi explained this to the elders that, they carved Olori Naomi's face just exactly the way Olori Naomi is and took it to the shrine. They say, Omo, when this got to the elders, when the Ooni of Ife sat with his elders in council recently, the mood in the palace shifted into something very heavy. What he shared with them was not just another palace disagreement or the usual matter of wives quarreling. It was something deeper, tied to the spiritual core of the Yoruba people. He revealed that a plot against Queen Naomi had reached the dreaded Ìrè kàndé shrine in Òkè Ìlú Ajé. Everybody screamed. Now, for people who may not know, Òkè Ìlú Ajé is an old community known for one of the most feared shrines in Yoruba traditional religion. The shrine is not ordinary. It is tied to ancient Ajé powers, forces connected with wealth, feminine authority, blood sacrifices, and serious rituals. This shrine called Ìrè kàndé has been known for centuries as a place where things are sealed either for good or for evil. People go there when they want their requests to be taken straight into the heart of spiritual enforcement. As in, people go there when the matter don't pass, like matter don't strong, like matter, they don't know what to do again. They don't work out the whole world, nothing they happen, now there they go. It's in a mountain, a community on top of the hill. The kind of stress you will stress before you get there. They say, when you get to that community, you will now get to a river, the first community. You will enter the boat. The boat will paddle you to the other side of the river. You will enter another river that is like an island, a place like an island in between two rivers. Then you will now enter another river where an engine boat will carry you to the shore of the other river. Then you will now, from that shore of the other river, you will enter Okada. Okada will carry you miles upon miles upon miles upon miles and take you to another river, again, a shore, where you will take canoe and cross to the other shore of the river. Then, when you get to that shore, you start trekking and climbing that mountain. They say if you see the mountain, Now, they say naturally, the reason why you have to pass 1, 2, 3 rivers is like the protective shield to this community. That's where they have one of the most dreaded shrines in the Yoruba tradition. And this very shrine that we are talking about now, this Ìrè kàndé shrine, is a shrine that has been known, for centuries as a place where things are sealed either for good or for evil. Daylight. That is where they carried Naomi up to. I told you on the other video, they said this very shrine, this one that they call Ìrè kàndé shrine, is the way they run it is by a small hereditary group of priests. They are custodians of rituals that are not done openly in the market or family compound, but in secluded places, often on hilltops or grooves among Yoruba elders. The name Ìrè kàndé is spoken carefully. It is not the kind of place you visit unless you have very serious reason, because once something is invoked there, it is believed to, to take physical effect. This was why the Oni's word to his council shocked them. He said clearly that a carved figure representing Queen Naomi had been discovered there, used as part of a dark ritual, or was to be used as a part of a dark ritual. In Yoruba belief, when an effigy or carved likeness of a person is taken to a shrine like Ìrè kàndé, it is not just a symbol, it is a spiritual link. Whatever is done to that carving is believed to reflect in the life of the real person. If the carving is cursed, the curse is meant to rest on the person. If it is destroyed in ritual, the life of the person is what the attackers are trying to cut short. According to what the Oni explained, this was not just an ordinary attack. It was not aimed at scaring Queen Naomi anymore or at weakening her influence. It is a direct attempt to buy her spiritually by using that shrine. He made it clear to the elders that the plan behind the ritual was to completely erase her from life, and that was why he could not take it lightly. The council members were visibly unsettled. Many of them know the history of Ìrè kàndé. They know that in olden days, kings who wanted to dominate rivals sometimes sent their men to that very shrine. Traders who wanted to collapse their competitors also made sacrifices there. It has always been a place of power and fear. To hear that Queen Naomi's image had been taken there was a shock, even to people who had seen many, palace disputes before. They just could not believe that people could go that far just to hurt Olori Naomi. Oni went ahead and explained to them that he was in a palace where a man. So they said that Ooni of Ife explained to them how he was in his chamber one day. They now came to tell him that a young man called Ige, and the wife Ara Oluwa were there to see him. And he wasn't ready to see them. A lot of people come like that from time to time. You see a lot of people who come, they want to see the Ooni of Ife, okay? At the time, he said he was not ready. Like, he didn't want to see them, okay? But they said they left that evening and they went back. Then that week, was it on a Thursday, they came again. And they said they wanted to see Kabiyesi. And they said there was no appointment. Kabiyesi wasn't expecting them. And, the security, they didn't allow them. The same Ige and Ara Oluwa, they went back. They came back the next week and they were asking them, security guards were asking them, why do you want to see Kabiyesi? They said no, that they are only going to speak to Kabiyesi. They will not speak to anyone. They came to the palace like 6 times. They could not see Kabiyesi. Now, when, information will be going around on the people who came to, they used to live like, there's this report sheets where they live, the visitors note, people who came. And, they said Kabiyesi's PA was looking at it. This Ige, in the last 2 weeks, they've been there 6 times and they are still coming. And they say every time, they came together. That is the man and the wife. And Kabiyesi said, when he saw that too often, he decided, he asked them if they left a phone number. They said they didn't leave any phone number. Asked them if they left their address. They said they did not leave any address, nothing. And Kabiyesi left it at that. Then one day, they came again, but that day that they came, Kabiyesi was not around. When the visitors note came again, the PA saw that, these same people came. But this time, they left a note about this community where they are staying. Now, they left their residents as, their, Ike Ilu Aje. And that Ike Iluaje is a mountain, and it's very, very far. You have to cross like 3 rivers to come out here. And for them to be coming to that place, and they are so constant, they are coming every day because they wanted to see Kabiyesi. Kabiyesi's PA knew that this must be very, like, extremely, extremely, important. And that was how Kabiyesi PA said that next time that they come, they should let them see Kabiyesi. And when they came again, they allowed them. Kabiyesi was not even around. They had to make them enter inside the palace. They had to make them wait inside the palace for 2 days for Kabiyesi to come. They entertained them, because when a call got to Kabiyesi that this couple were there again, Kabiyesi said they must not go back. The journey is too far, because they said they were coming from there. And Kabiyesi said they should let them stay. They took care of them until Kabiyesi came. Immediately Kabiyesi came back from that journey, they were the first set of people Kabiyesi saw. And, that was when this information was revealed to Kabiyesi that, look, there is something inside Ìrè kàndé shrine that is exactly, the face of the woman who had helped her before, who happens to be the wife of the Ooni of Ife, Olori Naomi. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.